Hello everyone and welcome to a 1 vs 1 practice game played by SlayerSDragon, aka Stephen Bonnell II. This is actually going to be a third-person commentary that's going to be uploaded to his channel. So that's what I'm doing here, basically, if you're wondering. That's exactly what I'm doing here. I'm going to be casting a 1 vs 1 between spawning in at the 12 o'clock position, the red Zerg player Destiny, aka Stephen Bonnell II, his opponent. Spawning in at the 6 o'clock position, the pink Terran player SlayerSDragon. And you're probably like, SlayerSDragon, isn't he Korean? I mean, what's with the Korean names, Axel? Yeah, my name is Axel, by the way. I don't know if I've introduced myself. I should probably do that before getting anywhere else. Yeah, I do commentaries here and there. I do some casting. You may have seen me cast some of Destiny's TL Open stuff. And have a lot of fun doing that. Destiny, of course, is a very unique player. Very fun to cast this game. So anyway, that's what I'm doing here. Back to what I was talking about, though. Yes, SlayerSDragon is a Korean player, and Destiny actually got his hands on a Korean account. So that's exactly what's going on here. This is actually not Korean Ladder. This is a Korean practice game because, well, the map is MLG Metalopolis. Of course, supply depots at the bottom of the ramp indicate that. You're probably like, okay, what do the supply depots do? Why are they there? Well, MLG put those in so that, you know, Terrans and Protosses can't wall it off with pylons and bunkers. That was really annoying for Zerg players, so MLG is like, okay, we'll stop that by putting a supply depot at the bottom of the ramp, and it does a decent job, and you can also kill it later, so if it you don't want it a part of your natural expansion, you can just take it out later on in the game. But anyway, that's what that's about. But yeah, Destiny got his hands on a Korean account. He's been playing a lot of Korean players on the Korean ladder, and of course you have to consider the latency and all that. Destiny said he's getting used to it. He's definitely getting used to it. It's definitely a bit tough to deal with, don't get me wrong. I mean, trying to play 3,000 miles away, it's going to be laggy. It's going to be laggy, but Destiny said he's getting used to latency, and he's having fun. So I've actually seen a couple games with him, playing against Korean players like Huck, and then Dragon, and he's been playing over there a lot, been playing a lot of good games. Of course, there's a whole different dynamic there because North American server, when Destiny plays, people go against him, people like intentionally snipe him like Geezer. And of course, there's the metagame dynamics of, okay, it's Destiny, he's going to do some sort of infestor play. Well, he is, but it's nice when people don't know that, and that's what's happening in the Korean server for Destiny right now. So he's been enjoying it anyway. It's going to be Terran vs. Zerg. Starting off, SlayerSDragon looks like he's going to put down 2 racks at the top of his ramp, pulling some SCVs as well, so definitely going to try to do a lot of pressure to his opponent here. Marching down to the watchtower with 3 Marines and 1 SCV. 1 SCV is going to be chased by 2 Zerglings, but Dragon not too concerned about that. An Overlord over here from Destiny might actually get sniped. Actually, in fact, it will. So Destiny going to lose an Overlord here. Going to probably immediately build another one in that production tab, I would imagine. In anticipation, of course, of being supply blocked. And there is the supply block. Destiny just not realizing it. Still not building. Okay, he's probably going to wait for the hatchery. Of course, that hatchery giving some supply. But there we go, Destiny throwing down 2 Overlords and a Spine Caller. Knows this aggression is coming. And Dragon putting down a bunker at the bottom of Destiny's ramp. And pretty cute positioning here. The Marines can just tuck in this little corner underneath this light post, and Zerglings can't really get good surface area, and Destiny's just going to cancel his hatchery. Very interesting play. So SlayerSDragon can consider this pressure already pretty darn successful. At the same time, Destiny throwing down 2 Spine Crawlers in his main base, obviously scared of a SlayerSDragon proceeding forward up the ramp. SlayerSDragon loading up that bunker and may go for a contain here. And of course, Destiny will be forced to extend that creep out towards his ramp and then put Spine Crawlers on the top here to do damage to that bunker. But we'll have to see what happens back in Dragon's base. We have a natural expansion, actually a second command center, I should say, going down in his base, pulling back 3 SCVs. So going to be transitioning out of this, also throwing down 2 gases. And really interested to see where he goes from here. It may be important to note, I think this is like a 5th game of a set between these 2 players, so there could be some metagame action going on here, but I'm going to ignore that for now. Queen coming out from Destiny, throwing down a creep timber, and this hatchery will get spotted, so a lot of things going wrong for Destiny here. First, he has to cancel his natural expansion, so he loses that. Would cancel it, so he gets some money back, so that's a good thing. But tries to put down another expansion down on the left side of the map, but SlayerSDragon is going to spot that. He has a Marine here. Probably going to force that to be canceled. Destiny can't be feeling too good right now. Income tab shows he's fine in Harvesters, 22 to 21, but you got to consider, usually Zergs have their natural expansion by now, pumping those drones, pumping those Zerglings at the same time. Destiny producing a lot of Zerglings here, wants to break out of this containment, and he's going to go down the ramp and sees that the bunker is in fact canceled. So probably will move out to take his natural. And is he going to let this finish? I would not imagine him doing so. A lot of Zerglings headed this way, but could be a little too risky. Destiny. Uh-oh, hatchery's almost done. Oh, and he cancels it at the last second. A lot of Zerglings coming forward. Will this be enough to deal with these Marines? Dragon coming forward with 5 Marines here. Destiny has plenty of Lings. They don't have speed. Keep that in mind. Marines going to be microing away, trying to get up against the wall, so the Zerglings can't do as much damage, but they are all going to get sniped away. Destiny takes out those Marines, but he's made a lot of Zerglings, which means he hasn't been making as many drones as he probably would have liked at this point in the game. Of course, Destiny loves those early drones, even so much as to delay that gas a lot, so he can even delay that metabolic boost just to get extra minerals out for those extra drones, extra queens, and extra expansions. But Destiny here forced to get 2 gases straight away because all of his extra hatcheries have been denied. So, back in SlayerSDragon's base, putting down a factory in his main. 2 supply depots here as well. What is this? 2 starports. 2 starports, 1 base. Essentially, he has a 2nd command center, so his income is pretty good. But still, 1 base, essentially. Would not be surprised to see him actually move that to his natural pretty soon here. However, there are quite a few Zerglings out on the field for Destiny. Going to try to prevent that natural expansion from being actually thrown down. SCV is tracked down and killed. And something just happened. Oh, supply depots must have completed. Oh, 2 tech labs coming out. So, Banshee play, perhaps? 2-port Banshee? Not too uncommon to build. We'll have to definitely keep an eye on that. Back in camp, Destiny has pathogen glands on the way from these infestors, and of course, I'm not surprised Destiny's going infestors. He loves those units. I do too, to be honest. So much fun to watch Destiny play with those infestors. And Destiny actually doing some scouting over here. Sees the 2 starports and the 2 tech labs. And a Raven on the way. So that's interesting. Raven on the way for SlayerSDragon. We'll see where he goes from there. Very weird, but that's okay. He knows what he's doing. Very good Korean player. I don't know if you saw that video. There's actually a recent video that went out there from SlayerSDragon where he played a Protoss. And he literally like A-moved and then just moved, like he had a webcam. He A-moved and then just like sat back in his webcam and crossed his arms against the Protoss army. Of course, he threw down EMPs first, so he knew he'd win the battle, but Dragon is, he's pretty boss. We'll go ahead and say that, but so is Destiny. Anyway, back in Dragon's base, it looks like more Ravens. What? Okay, so it looks like Dragon is going for some sort of mass Raven strategy. 1 on the way. Are there any on the field? Yes, there is 1 on the field. So, very interesting. Very interesting. Definitely don't see this too often from Terrans, at least in North America. But this is Korea. I'm not sure if this is standard in Korea. Probably not. But definitely a very unique strategy being used by SlayerSDragon at this point. Has his natural expansion being mined. Getting those gases straight away. Of course, Ravens cost quite a bit of gas, I should say. 100, 200, so definitely need all the gas you can get at the same time. Dragon approaching the natural expansion of Destiny, but going to be retreating back. That's about, like 30 Marines here. More specifically, 28 Marines at the same time. Destiny coming forward. A lot of Zerglings here. Has a few infestors already popped. They do have enough to throw down fungal growth. Taking a 3rd as well. But Destiny, he's behind right now. I feel like he's pretty far behind. Down 88 to 82 in supply, but you got to keep in mind, Destiny's natural was delayed quite a bit. But just now getting his 3rd, so hopefully trying to equalize that economy. Putting out 2 evolution chambers at the same time. Zerglings coming forward from Destiny. Dragon approaching forward with these Marines, going to snipe a few of those. Destiny going to be backing away. Dragon maybe trying to secure a 3rd pretty soon here. In fact, he's putting 1 down. And Ravens are still being produced. There's a nifty upgrade going in. High-sec auto tracking out of the engineering bay, which adds +1 range to your auto turrets, missile turrets, planetary fortress, and point defense drones. Of course, helpful because Ravens can lay down those auto turrets and those point defense drones. We'll see how we'll have to see how Dragon applies these Ravens. Should be very interesting. Of course, Hunter Seeker missile, pretty good too. Haven't seen that too often in a StarCraft 2 game, but at the same time, Dragon coming forward, lots of Marines trying to clear out these watchtowers. Destiny moving some drones to his natural 3rd. Hatchery just now completing. Destiny looks like he may want to do a push here. There's a lot of infestors here. Does he have burrow? No, does not have burrow yet. So, coming forward. Probably wants to try to isolate these Marines. Coming forward with the Zerglings. Going to back away. And if these infestors can get a fungal growth off, that would be actually a pretty big deal. And Destiny coming forward with these infestors. Oh, gets a fungal growth on to a large majority of those Marines. And a lot of them get taken out. So, Good job by Destiny there, trying to claw his way back into this game. Kills a lot of Marines essentially for free. Lost a couple Zerglings there. Lost some energy out of those infestors, but of course that energy comes back. And let's see, where are those Ravens? Still being made, lots of Ravens, and it looks like they're going to be doing something pretty soon here. Perhaps some auto turrets into the main base of Destiny. Not a bad decision. No Hunter-Seeker missile research just yet. Not even on the way. Getting Terran building armor. So a lot of unique upgrades coming out from the Terran player. We have structure armor, and we already had that sight thing. I don't even know what it's called. Whatever it was. Whatever gives those +1 range to the missile turrets, auto turrets I should say, and point defense drone. At the same time, Destiny coming forward with a lot of Zerglings here. And you're going to be trying to do a counterattack into the third of Dragon. He may be forced to lift off immediately. Coming forward with these Zerglings at the same time. Ravens going into the main of Destiny, throwing down a lot of auto turrets. Destiny has some infestors here, so could try to neural parasite. Is he a neural parasite? No, he can't fungal growth though. Does throw down fungal growth. And he can honestly eliminate these Ravens with fungal growth alone. And that's exactly what he's going to do. So Dragon is going to lose all of these Ravens just like that to those infestors, but I guess he is limiting some mining time. Took out a gas, took out 2 gases, took out this infestation pit, taking out a Roach Warren as well. May take out the Slayer, but keep in mind, back in the third of Dragon, he's been forced to lift off that command center. Destiny going to be backing up with these Zerglings. Denied that third, that's exactly what he wanted to do. Keep in mind, all these, oh my gosh. Infested Terrans versus auto turrets. That's a battle you don't see every day. And the auto turrets will win that battle. Zerglings coming forward from Destiny want to prevent. Oh, trying to save this layer here. It's down to 103. Can you target fire with auto turrets? I'm not sure if you can. But anyway, Zerglings coming forward from Destiny, going to be cleaning this up. And 1 Raven remains. So Destiny cleans that up. SlayerSDragon. That was an interesting harassment. I can't say I've seen that before. But he did deny a lot of mining time. Killed the infestation pit. Killed the 2 gases. Killed that Roach Warren. But this layer still alive. Down to 113 HP, albeit. But still alive. That's the important thing. Another auto turret going down from SlayerSDragon. Queen gonna try to take care of that Raven. Not down to 9 HP. Another Queen could come forward though and should be able to snipe it down, I would imagine. Well, I guess he's gonna leave it alone. That Raven has 26 kills though. Destiny coming forward with that Queen and does take out the Raven. So this auto turret going to be trying to be cleaned up by some drones here, but drones are very good at attacking, and this auto turret getting so many kills will finally get eliminated by those drones from Destiny. At the same time, Destiny coming forward with a lot of Zerglings trying to deny this gold from going down from SlayerSDragon. Let's get income tab really quick. 68 harvesters for SlayerSDragon to the 50 of Destiny. So Destiny definitely behind in that regard. More Ravens coming forward, throwing down those auto turrets. But Infested Terrans being thrown out by Destiny's Infestors. Going to be cleaning that missile turret, auto turret I should say, up. Dragon transitioning into some sort of Banshee play here. Taking down a Zergling at the Watchtower. Zerglings coming forward once again from Destiny. Going to try to deny this gold. And the command center are going to be lifting off for now. But Marines coming forward from Dragon. A scan going down onto those burrowed Zerglings. Coming forward, going to try to surround those Marines. Should be able to take care of those Marines, but Banshee's doing plenty of damage from above. And that's Destiny's goal right now. He wants to deny these expansions from SlayerSDragon. He's trying as hard as he can to do that. But keep in mind, SlayerSDragon, he has this expansion down on the right side of the map. Very nicely saturated. 3 siege tanks and 4 bunkers here to protect. Make that 5 bunkers, so not messing around at all. And Destiny, meanwhile, making 15 Mutalisks. Definitely not something you see Destiny do every day. Of course, he is a strong supporter of that Infestor play, and ZUZ rarely makes those Mutalisks. But I guess he feels like he needs to deal with the Ravens, to deal with all of these Banshees. So not a bad decision at all. 15 Mutalisks about to pop for Destiny, make that 17. Banshee's going to be trying to target down this Queen, and actually should be targeting down this layer, I would think, and that's what he's going to try to do. Will he actually snipe it? No, the layer is looking very robust. Mutalisks coming forward. Going to take care of those Banshee, but Destiny, there's plenty of Mutalisks on the field here. Going to make a beeline towards the additional bases of SlayerSDragon. Again, trying to keep his opponent from expanding. Same time, Dragon coming forward with 2 tanks and about 5 Marines. Make that 6. 2 Ravens here as well, throwing down some auto turrets. And these Mutalisks are going to be trying to target down this planetary fortress, targeting down the Ravens now, and the Ravens will go down. Destiny going to be backing away from those auto turrets. Does not want to engage those just yet with these Mutalisks. Definitely a lot of unique play going on in this game from both of these players. Tank coming forward, immediately getting sniped away by those Mutalisks. And looks like this planetary fortress may in fact go down unless SlayerSDragon decides to drop down a mule and try to repair it. But looks like he's not going to do that. And the planetary fortress does go down. Destiny going to be backing away with these Mutalisks. Has he feeling a little bit happy about taking down that planetary fortress back in Dragon's main base. We'll call it his third. Putting down 2 command centers. Both morphing into orbital commands. 2 barracks going down as well as 2 reactors on those barracks. So going to be transitioning into some mass marine play, but still making Ravens out of those starports. Not going to stop doing that. Destiny returning back has lots of Mutalisks on the field. In fact, he has 20 Mutalisks. Took the upgrades really quick. Oh, Mutalisks are running away from me. There we go. 0-0 for those Mutalisks, but is currently researching +1 flyer attacks level 1. Infestors have 2 ground carapace. Upgrades from SlayerSDragon. Let's see what he's got there. 0-0 for those tanks. Marines are 0-0 as well, so pretty much no upgrades. Stim just now being researched. 23-minute mark. Along with Terran Infantry level 1 and combat shields. At the same time, Destiny coming forward with some Mutalisks. So going to target down this orbital command. He's going to be lifted up and retreated back to the protection of these bunkers, siege tanks, and turrets. Actually, where'd those siege tanks go? They're on the ground over here. So SlayerSDragon doesn't really have a huge ground army here. 35 Marines, 6 tanks. All of his supply is going into those Ravens right now. At least most of them. But at the same time, ooh, Destiny coming forward, throwing down a lot of infested Terrans here. Sniping down some bunkers. Could kill a couple command centers as well. Dragon going to be lifting off his command center and retreating. This is exactly what Destiny needs to be doing in this game, limiting these expansions from his opponent. But Dragon going to be motioning up here with some tanks, sieging those up, and should be able to take out these infested Terrans with some nice siege tank shots. That's exactly what he's going to do. The Dragon has a lot of SCVs not doing anything. Essentially only 1 mining base right now, if you can call it that. Very low in minerals is that base. A lot of SCVs chilling in the main as well. And Dragon can immediately try to take this natural third, moving command center to the gold as well. At the same time, back in Destiny's base, still making those Mutalisks. Units tab shows he has 32 on the field now. Lots of Brood Infestors over here outside the natural third of SlayerSDragon. At the same time, Dragon looks like he wants to do a push here. Moving forward on the left side of the map with plenty of Marines, 2 Thors, and 2 tanks. 2 medevacs out here as well. Stemming forward, going to try to snipe down this gold. Does Destiny have enough to deal with this? There's lots of mutas. Infestors retreating back from the third. But Dragon does take out that gold. Infestors coming back. Of course, need those for those fungal growths against those Marines. At the same time, Destiny coming forward with his mutas, trying to find out how he can engage this in an optimal manner. Here we go. Coming forward is Destiny with lots of Zerglings and Mutalisks, but no Infestors in this composition right now. They're still in the back, making their way over. And does Destiny have enough to deal with this? Lots of Mutalisks dying. Going to be backing up. All of his Zerglings are dead. Infestors coming forward from Destiny. And some tanks getting him some nice shots off. Infestors going to burrow. And this fourth gets sniped by SlayerSDragon, so Destiny losing lots of bases. Going to be backing up with Infestors and going to be trying to ignore this, but he has to engage this eventually, I feel. Fifth going down, going to be canceled immediately by Destiny. And Dragon is essentially maxed right now. 199 to the 137 supply of Destiny. Infestors coming forward, getting a little bit caught off guard. A couple are sniped. Fungus being thrown down, but 2 Marines still remain, and a lot of Infestors are dying here from Destiny. Could be burrowing immediately, but a scan goes down, and Destiny losing a lot of Infestors there, so finds himself down 195 to 133 supply. Dragon in a really good position here, even though he lost that third, retaking it immediately, also taking his gold and his fourth at the same time. So Dragon is maxed, starting to build up that mineral and gas count. Throwing down a missile turret over here. It's a very intriguing decision. Is he going to try to take this expansion? Perhaps. Turret could be used to detect for those burrowed Infestors. Destiny has plenty of Mutos on the field still. Lots of Infestors and Zerglings as well. Coming forward with his army, trying to throw down a fungal growth and traps 1 Marine. He's a little bit unlucky, but Zerglings coming forward. Going to try to clean up this army, but Infestors kind of overextending themselves there. And will Destiny clean this up? A lot of Marines still remain. Destiny coming forward with some Infestors. Going to throw down a fungal growth. Only hits 2 Marines though. And 3 more Marines and 2 medevacs. But it looks like Destiny may in fact clean this up. Mula's coming forward here as well to finish the job, taking out those medevacs and the last Marine. 2 SUVs still here on the high ground, but Dragon has been building lots of units behind this. Still a lot of Marines on the field, along with 4 tanks, 2 medevacs, about 6 Marines. Make that 11. Actually, make that like 40. 63 Marines. Wow, SlayerSDragon has a lot of Marines here coming forward. Keep in mind, Destiny has those infestors, so a couple key fungal growths can eliminate this biocomposition. Destiny coming forward with all of his infestors and Zerglings fungal growthing those tanks, not before they siege up though. And they're going to get some decent shots off on the infestors. But Destiny has a lot of infestors here. Fungal growths continuing to go down. But Dragon being really good about spreading out those Marines to minimize the damage from those fungal growths. Stepping forward once again, trying to snipe down some infestors. Another fungal growth goes down from Infestiny. And 3 Marines remain. At the same time, there is an engagement over here on the right side of the map. More Marines coming forward. Some Zerglings will clean that up, though. Destiny can do this all day, I guess, but it comes to a certain point where his opponent just has too many bases. Destiny way behind in that supply count, 174 to 128. Units tab shows 46 drones on the field for Destiny, so he is hurting in that economy. Income tab nearing 2,500 to the 600 of Destiny. So Dragon in a commanding position at this point in the game. Destiny coming forward with lots of Zerglings and infestors, trying to, Mutalists I should say, trying to take care of these turrets, and will take those down. But Dragon continuing to amass his army, coming forward with 4 tanks and lots of Marines. Destiny backing up with his mutas, stimming forward with his Marines. Is Dragon throwing down a scan to see the unit composition of his opponent? Ooh, really cool play. Destiny putting some infestors on the high ground here to try to catch his opponent off guard. You can also do that with High Templars, Protoss players. Very good thing to do. Just put an infestor here or a High Templar and kill that Terran army. Dragon coming forward. Someone's shooting something. Oh! Drop in the natural 5th of Destiny going to be trying to take out this hatchery. At the same time, Dragon coming forward with some tanks and will get some shots off on these infestors. But fungal growth going down. More Marines coming forward. Has to be careful not to be sniped by too many fungal growths. A lot of Zerglings coming forward as well. Some tanks getting some nice shots off. And Destiny, Brood infestors coming forward. Throwing down those infested Terrans. They're going to be streaming in with Zerglings, I would imagine. No, just going to let the infested Terrans do the work. But the infestors are getting scanned and all getting sniped away, barring about 5. Make that 4. So Dragon looking incredibly strong right now, coming forward on the left side of the map. Destiny streaming with a lot of Zerglings, trying to clean this up, but he's quite simply does not have enough. Dragon cleaning all this up. Mutas coming in, backing away. Destiny is behind 191 to 82 supply. What can he do to come back from this? Not a whole bunch. He has essentially no drones. And by none, I mean he has 41, which is relatively none at this point in the game. Dragon coming forward with a lot of Marines, lifting up some Marines into that medevac. Again, laying siege onto this 4th. Mulas coming forward, trying to snipe down some medevacs and trying to drop those Marines, but it looks like his Mulas and some Zerglings will clean that up at the same time. Dragon coming forward to the natural 3rd of Destiny, going to be targeting down some drones, and Destiny, he's hurting right now. He is hurting. He's essentially not mining. Income tab is 500, but he's only mining from these 3 mineral lines. Destiny coming forward with a lot of Zerglings and some Mutalists here, and cleans it up, but Dragon bringing forward even more units, Marines and tanks, Brood infestors trying to sneakily make their way back to the natural 3rd. And there's the GG from Destiny. So SlayerSDragon will take the game again. This was a practice game. Let's look at some stats real quick. APM. Dragon 175 average. Destiny 159, way up there. Anything else we can say or do? Well, hope you enjoyed it, guys. My name's Axel. You can check out my YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/AxelTossSC. It should be in the description of this video. If you like this, if you enjoy this kind of third-person feel of Destiny games, let me know in the comments. Let us know in the comments, and we can keep doing them. I had fun. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Anything else I want to say? Destiny, he's a cool guy. Definitely check out his stuff. Justin.tv/StephenBonnell2 and subscribe to his channel below. Anything else? SC2cast.com. Shout out to them. And I think that's it. Support Destiny. Support me. And see you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed.